Yeah, start. Thank you very much for joining today. Hare Krishna, the love pranams, all Guru Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shilakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. नमावं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुमलङ्घयते यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं देवतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरम् ॐ अपवित्रो वा सर्वावसङ्गतोऽपि वा यस्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्षं सा बाह्याभ्यन्तरं शुचिः श्री विष्णु. So we'll continue reading from Bhagavatam, Subodhini Guides, second canto of ninth chapter of second canto. So let us continue and we'll last time, not yesterday we couldn't connect. Day before yesterday, we have done with reading of all these slokas, slot translations and purports. Ninth chapter of second canto. Second canto entitled as Cosmic Manifestation. And ninth chapter talks about answers citing the Lord's version actually. So we'll continue. And then from Monday onwards, we'll start reading Chaitanya Charitamrita. Let me share. Yeah. Okay. Deepa Mate, please start.
Yes, Prabhuji. Answers by citing Lord's version. 1 to 3. Answer to the first question about the Jiva having a material body asked in 2.8.7. 1 to 2. Due to Maya, soul feels connection with body, suffers from aham mameti conceptions. 3. Becomes free from misconceptions when in touch with the Lord through bhakti. 4 to 8. Setting platform for Brahma Lord conversation. Brahmas Brahmas could not find his source in the beginning of the creation, heard tapa and underwent austerities. 9 to 18, Lord Brahma's darshana of Vaikuntha. 9 to 10, the Lord shows Vaikuntha. 11 to 12, inhabitants of Vaikuntha. 13 to 17, beauty and activities of the Lord, Mother Lakshmi and other residents. 18, Brahma's joy and ecstasy. 19 to 25, being pleased, the Lord invites Brahma to ask, Prabhuji, can you please scroll down?
Yes, Mata. Yes, Mata.
19 to 25, being pleased, the Lord invites Brahma to ask benedictions. 19 to 21, the Lord shakes hands with Brahma and offers a benediction. 22 to 24, importance and ultimate benediction of penance. 25, Brahma's reply. 26 to 30, questions by Brahma. 26, describe your material and spiritual forms. 27, how are your different energies working? 28, your pastimes in relation to your energies. 29 to 30, guidance to serve without pride and bondage. 31 to 39, the Lord speaks. Chathusloki concludes and disappears.
The last section.
40 to 46, Chathusloki further expanded in Parampara. 39 to 40, Brahma's recreation of the universe. 41 to 43, qualities of Narada and his questions about Maya to Brahma. 44 to 46, Parampara of Srimad Bhagavatam, Brahma, Narada, Vyasdev. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So we'll read quick one-liners for each verse. Some statements. Yeah. Vani Mataji, Hare Krishna. Can you please read this section 1, 2, 3?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat pranam.
Hare
But
Krishna.
how are you feeling, Prabhuji?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm recovering, Mataji, almost. So కొంచెం నాజల్ పెయిన్ ఉంది అది.
Okay, Prabhuji. Should I continue, Prabhuji? From 1 to 3. Answer.
Yeah.
1 to 3. Answer to Parikshit's first question about Jiva having material body. Asked 2.8.7. The relationship of the Jiva with the body is unreal, and it is only due to the Lord's Maya. It is like a dreamer seeing his dream body. Second, afflicted to this Maya, the Jiva appears in so many forms. While enjoying the gunas, the Jiva thinks in terms of I and mine. 3. But when he gets in touch with the Lord, who is beyond time and Maya, through bhakti, he becomes free of the misconceptions of I and mine.
Thank
Should
you.
I continue? Okay, thank you.
We'll come back. Yeah. Sandhya Mataji in hearing mode. Okay. Brahmanama Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavad Pranam Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavad Pranam. So these are the second canto of 9th chapter we are reading. So this, you want to read? Are you able to read?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, please read.
Prabhuji, the Lord setting the platform.
This E section.
Okay, Prabhuji. The Lord presented his eternal and transcendental form before Brahma due to his performance of non-deceptive penance in Bhakti Yoga. This answers Parikshit's second question about the difference between the body of the Lord and the Jiva. Asked in 2.8.8, the Lord's transcendental body is manifested by his internal potency 2.9.4, whereas the Jiva's body is a manifestation of the Lord's external potency 2.9.1.2. Brahma, the first spiritual master, seated on his lotus seat, could neither trace the source of that lotus nor understand how to carry out the creation. At that time, Brahma heard Tapa Tapa, which is the wealth of the renunciants. Being unable to find the speaker, he thought it is wise to follow the instruction and execute penance. The underwent penances for 1000 celestial years by concentrating his mind and controlling his pranas and senses. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Lalit Mohan Prabhuji. This section, please. Lalit Mohan Prabhu. Yeah.
Just yes, Prabhu. Section 9 to 18, Lord Brahma's Darshan of Vaikuntha. Text 9 to 10. The Lord showed Vaikuntha, being pleased with Brahma's penance. Vaikuntha is 1. The supreme planet, 2. Adored by all self-realized persons, and 3. Free from suffering, confusion, fear of offenses, the influence of the modes, time, and Maya. There, the Lord is worshipped by Devas, Asuras, Bhaktas. Text 11 to 12. Inhabitants of Vaikuntha, glowing sky bluish complexions, lotus-eyed, dressed in yellow garments, youthful, effulgent, having a pleasing demeanor, four-handed, and decorated with shining earrings, crowns, and garlands. Text 13. The sight of the Vaikuntha planet, with its inhabitants traveling with their consorts in shining airplanes, resembles the sky filled with clouds and flashing lightning. Now, should I continue till 18? Okay.
Yeah, please
Text
continue.
14.
Please continue.
Yeah.
I am muting.
Okay, Prabhuji. Text 14. Mother Lakshmi is engaged sometimes in serving the Lord's lotus feet and at the other time singing the Lord's glories. Text 15. The Lord of the devotees, Lakshmi, sacrifices and the universe is seen being served by his chief followers such as Sunanda, Nanda, Prabala, and Arhana. Text 16. Beauty of the Lord. The satisfied Lord is favorable towards his servitors, and his very sight is intoxicating and attractive. With his smiling face, reddish eyes, yellow garments, earrings, shining crown, four hands, and the mark of Shrivatsa. Energies. The Lord, text 17. Energies. The Lord was sitting on his throne surrounded by his energies like 1. The four principles of Prakriti, Purusha, Mahatattva, and ego. 2. The 16. The five elements, the 10 sense organs, and the mind. 3. the five tanmatras, and 4, the 6 natural opulences and their insignificant energies, Ashtasiddhis. 18, ecstasy. Thus saying the Lord, Brahma was overwhelmed with joy, in great ecstasy, and with tears he bowed down before the Lord. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. So continue, Mataji. Deepa Mataji, please. 19 to 20. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Deepa Mataji. Okay, I will read some. 19 to 25. Being pleased, the Lord invites Brahma to ask for benedictions. 19. The Lord accepted Brahma as worthy of following his command for creating the universe and being pleased with him, shook his hand and spoke. 20th verse. I am very much satisfied with your long penance in order to carry out the creation. I am hardly satisfied with the pseudo mystics. 21. Please ask for a benediction from me, the giver of all benedictions. Varesham. But you may know that the ultimate benediction of all penances is to see me. 22 to 23a. This darshan of my abode is the highest perfection. This has been possible because of your severe penance. Know that it was I who spoke tapa tapa when you were perplexed in your duty. 23b to 24. Penance is my heart and soul, and therefore penance and I are not different. I create, maintain, and destroy this material universe only by penance, and my power arises from intense penance. 25th verse. Brahma said, being the super soul, you know everyone's desires and endeavors. Yeah. Deepa Mataji,
Yes, Prabhuji.
please read this section 26.
30. Brahma's questions to the Lord. Answered in question 1. The Lord's forms. Please tell me about your material and spiritual forms. Chathusloki 1, 2.9.33. That is the answer. 27 to 28. Question 2. The Lord's energies. How are your various spiritual and material energies working? Chathusloki 2, 2.9.34. Question 3. The Lord's activities. What are your activities in relation to the material and spiritual energies? Chathusloki 3, 2.9.35. Question 4. Mercy for Lord's service. Please bestow your mercy for my execution of your instructions without pride and bondage. Chathusloki 4, 2.9.36. Question 1 by Brahma in the above table is similar to Parikshit's questions in 2.8.8 to 11, and question 2 and question 3 are similar to his questions in 2.8.23. Chathusloki denotes, or CS denotes Chathusloki. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. There is one Vidyapit slide also. Let us read that one. So let me share. Chathusloki nicely described. Yeah. Vani Mataji, can you please read this again? This section in the slide. Hare Krishna Mataji. Vani Mataji. Okay. Brahmaramba Mataji. Hare Krishna. Are you able to hear?
Yes,
You are
Prabhuji, you are
audible.
audible.
Brahmaramba Mataji, Hare Krishna. You want to read? Vani Mataji. No, otherwise, Lalit Mataji, chadvanడి.
Yeah. Yes, Prabhuji. Text 26 to 30. Questions by Brahma. In text 31 to 38, Lord speaks, Chathusloki concludes and disappears. Brahma's questions and Lord's answers. Chathusloki. Question 1. Please tell me about your material and spiritual forms. The same question is asked by Parikshit in 2.8.8 to 11. And Brahma also asked the same question in 2.9.26. And Chathusloki 1 answered by Vishnu. 2.9.33. Lord's spiritual form existed before creation and remains even after destruction. This universe is his material form. Question 2. How are the different energies of the Lord working? Brahma asked this question in 2.9.27. Chathusloki 2, 2.9.34. That is the answer. Anything without relation with the Lord has no reality, is illusory energy. That is his illusory energy. Question 3. How the Lord carries out his pastimes in relation to his energies. Parikshit asked this question in 2.8.23 and Brahma asked the same question in 2.9.28. The answer is Chathusloki 3, 2.9.35. Lord is within and outside everything. This is the vision of a pure devotee. And question 4. Please give guidance to carry out service without pride and bondage. This is what Brahma asked in 2.9.29 and 30. Chathusloki 4 is the answer. That is, best sadhana for attaining the Lord is bhakti. Haribol. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you for the. We will continue, complete that Subodhini guide. So, Hare Krishna, Brahmana Mamadari, please read the next section. It is opening. 30
Yes,
verses.
Prabhuji. Some problem came in the phone, Prabhuji. That's why I'm able to hear you, but I'm not able to answer you. That's sorry,
Yeah.
Prabhuji.
Yeah, no problem. Internet world. Feeble.
Screen.
Read 31 to 30.
Yes, Prabhuji. I will read. Thank you, Prabhuji. The Lord speaks.
Chathusloki.
What is that word, Prabhuji? Chathusloki.
Chathusloki.
Yes, concludes and disappears. I will speak about Jnanam, the most secret knowledge of my form in Chathusloki 1. Vijnana, realization of that form in Chathusloki 2. Sarahasyam, Prema Bhakti in Chathusloki 3. Tad Angam, Sadhana Bhakti in Chathusloka 4. Jnanam Parama Guhyam, Me Yad Vijnana Samanvitam, Sarahasyam Tadangam Cha, Grahana Gaditam Maya. 32. By my mercy, may you attain perfect realization of the details about my forms, qualities, and pastimes. Yad Rupa Guna Karmakaha. 33 also, Prabhuji?
Yeah, complete JMP section.
Yes, thank you. CS1. About the Lord's material and spiritual forms. I alone existed. Before creation as the Lord of the spiritual world. After creation as the material universe, the super soul and his various avatars. After annihilation as the Lord of Vaikuntha. Aham evasam evagre nanyad yat sad asat param pachad aham yad etacha yo vashishyate so smyaham. CS2. All about the Lord's energies. Whatever appears to be of any value, if it is without relations to me, has no reality, it is my illusionary energy. Ratre ratram yat pratyeta na pratyeta chatmani. Tad vidyat atmano mayam yatha bhaso yatha tamaha. Hare Krishna. 35 also, Prabhuji?
5:30. We'll give it to you. Thank you.
Okay. Hare
Krishna. Vani Mata, Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, please read from 35.
35 CS3. The Lord's
CS and
activities.
what is CS under?
Chathusloki.
Okay, thank you.
The Lord's activities in relation to his energies. I myself exist within everything created, and at the same time I'm outside of everything. Vision in Prema Bhakti. Yatha mahanti bhutani bhuteshu chva vacheshvanu pravishtani apravishtani तथा तेषु न तेष्वहम्. 36 CS4 about bhakti. One who is searching after the absolute truth must perform sadhana, bhakti, which is determined as the best process. Only by bhakti can you overcome bondage, pride, and lethargy. एतावत् एवं जिज्ञासं तत्त्वा जिज्ञासुनात्मना अन्वया व्यतिरेकाभ्यां यस्य यत् सर्वत्र सर्वदा. Please refer to the elaborate explanation on the Chathusloki Bhagavatam in the special verse section, page 211. 211. Should I continue, Prabhuji? Okay, 37. How to understand the deep meaning.
I am speaking on mute. I guess he's unmuted. Yes, Mother. Continue. ఇక్కడ 39 వరకు continue.
Okay, 37. How to understand the deep meanings of Chathusloki. Follow these instructions with extreme concentration. Then you will never be bewildered. 38. After instructing Brahma and having been seen in his transcendental form, the Lord disappeared. 39. The Lord, the object of transcendental enjoyment for the senses of devotees, Indriyathyaya, disappeared. Brahma then began to recreate the universe. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mother. Hare Krishna. Okay, yeah. Deepa Mother, please conclude this, the last section, 40 to 46. Hare Krishna, Mother. Deepa Mother.
Yeah, Prabhuji. 40 to 46, correct, Prabhuji?
In the last section.
40 to 46, Chathusloki further explained in Parampara. After this, the conversation between Narada and Brahma, which was previously described in Srimad Bhagavatam 2.5, took place. This section describes the conditions under which the conversation took place. 40. Once Lord Brahma, desiring the benefit of all living entities, followed rules and regulations to fulfill his desire. 41 to 43, Narada's qualities and inquiries. Narada is the dearest son of Brahma, obedient, sense-controlled, meek, well-behaved, and the greatest of all sages and devotees. Narada very much pleased his father and desired to know all about the Lord's Maya. 44 to 45, Parampara of the Bhagavatam. Thereupon, Brahma told Srimad Bhagavatam, which contains 10 characteristics to Narada. In succession, Narada instructed this to Vyasdeva in 1.5, who meditated in devotional service upon the Lord. 46. I will explain how the universe became manifested from the universal form and will answer all other questions as well. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mother. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Prabhuji and Mataji, for reading Bhagavatam, 2nd canto, 9th chapter. So we have done with reading Subodhini review guide. So tomorrow, since tomorrow is Bhagavad Gita appearance day and Mokshada and Vaikuntha Ekadashi, can we read Bhagavad Gita slokas 108? I don't know, only 6 of us here. If you are not.
Sure.
This is a PDF I have. So let me share. So 108 verses quickly recite just translation చేద్దాం quickly.
ఇవాళ చేద్దామా ప్రభుజీ?
మాది రేపు ఉంది ఫెస్టివల్.
అవును.
కొన్ని ఎంత ఇప్పుడు టిల్ 9:20 వరకు 5 శ్లోకాస్ 6 శ్లోకాస్
ప్రభుజీ మాతాజీని దీప మాతాజీని శ్లోకా చదవమన్నాడు ప్రభుజీ, మేమేమో ఇది చదువుతాం ట్రాన్స్లేషన్. నేను వాట్ ఐ మీన్
మాతాజీ అందరూ చదివితే అందరికి బెనిఫిట్ వస్తుంది మాతాజీ. ఎలా వచ్చినా పర్వాలేదు, అది ఎలా ప్రొనౌన్సియేషన్ అయినా పర్వాలేదు. లెట్ ఎవ్రీబడి డూ ఇట్.
ఓకే మాతాజీ, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Yeah, Deepa Mataji is in the satsang professional singer. Yes, everybody loves it. But actually మనం కూడా కొంచెం ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే కొంచెం ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే అట్లీస్ట్ మనకు కూడా invoke Krishna's mercy. As Mataji said, everyone Krishna looks intention. Whatever we know, there was an example, in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, the devotee reciting Bhagavad Gita అంటే ఎట్లా అంటే ఆ పుస్తకాన్ని ఉల్టా పెట్టుకొని కృష్ణుని చూస్తూ చదువుతూ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ లవ్ ఆఫ్ గాడ్. అది చూసి లార్డ్ చైతన్య మహాప్రభు వెరీ హ్యాపీ అండ్ హగ్ హిమ్ అండ్ షోన్ మర్సీ. సో దట్స్ ద థింగ్. Bhavagrahi Janardana. That's where they repeatedly say, right? So looks at our intention. Not tune mother. It's okay. If we have that skills using for Krishna service, if not, just whatever we know, just I will do all these Gita Mahatya verses and then go over to first chapter. Then let me go. गीताशास्त्रमिदं पुण्यं यः पठेत् प्रयतः पुमान् विष्णोपदम् अवाप्नोति भयशोकादिवर्जितः. One who, with a regulated mind, recites with devotion this Bhagavad Gita scripture, which is the bestower of all virtue, will attain to a holy abode such as Vaikuntha, the residence of Lord Vishnu, which is always free from the mundane qualities based on fear and lamentation. Gita Matyam 2. गीताध्ययनशीलस्य प्राणायामापरस्य च नैव शान्तिः पापानि पूर्वजन्माकृतानि च. If one reads Bhagavad Gita very sincerely and with all seriousness, then by the grace of the Lord, the reactions of his past misdeeds will not act upon him. Verse 3. मलिनेमोचनं पुंसां जलस्नानं दिने दिने सकृद्गीतामृतस्नानं संसारामलनाशनम्. One may cleanse himself daily by taking a bath in water. But if one takes a bath even once in the sacred Ganges water of Bhagavad Gita, for him the dirt of material life is altogether vanquished. Text 4. Gita Mahatmya, text 4. Gita Sugita Kartavya Kimanya Shastra Vistaraihi Ya Swayam Padmanabhasya Mukha Padma Vinishrita. Because Bhagavad Gita is spoken by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one need not read any other Vedic literature. One need only attentively and regularly hear and read Bhagavad Gita. In the present age, people are so absorbed in mundane activities that it is not possible for them to read all the Vedic literatures. But this is not necessary. This one book, Bhagavad Gita, will suffice because it is the essence of all Vedic literature and especially because it is spoken by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Text 5. Bharatamrita sarvasvam Vishnu Vaktrad Vinihristam Gita Gangodakam Pitva Punarjanmana Vidyate. By drinking the Ganges waters of the Gita, the divine quintessence of the Mahabharata emanating from the holy lotus mouth of Lord Vishnu, one will never take rebirth in the material world again. In other words, by devotionally reciting the Gita, the cycle of birth and death is terminated. Text 6. Sarvopanishado gavo dogdha gopala nandana partho vatsa sudhir bhokta dugdham gita mrutam mahan. All the Upanishads are like a cow, and the milker of the cow is Lord Sri Krishna, the son of Nanda. Arjuna is the calf, the beautiful nectar of the Gita is the milk, and the fortunate devotees of fine theistic intellect are the drinkers and enjoyers of that milk. Text 7. Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Geetam Eko Devo Devaki Putra Eva Eko Mantrastasya Namani Yani Karmapya Ekam Tasya Devasya Seva. There need be only one holy scripture, the divine Gita sung by Lord Sri Krishna, only one worshipable Lord, Lord Sri Krishna, only one mantra, his holy names, and only one duty, devotional service unto that supreme worshipable Lord Sri Krishna. So we'll start first verse. Okay. I'll ask it. Lalitman Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
ఏం ప్రభు ఇప్పుడు సీక్వెన్స్ మారిపోయింది?
ఏంటంటే రేపు మనం మళ్ళీ కనెక్ట్ కాము కదా, రేపు వీకెండ్ భగవద్గీత అపీరెన్స్ డే ఉంది కదా, గీత
లేదు మాతాజీకి ఇవ్వచ్చు కదా ఫస్ట్ హాఫ్.
ఇవ్వచ్చు, బట్ మీరు చేయండి. ఎస్, ఒక 10 చేయండి మీరు, తర్వాత విల్ ఆస్క్ మాతాజీ. ఫస్ట్ కంటిన్యూ 10 చేసేయండి.
ఓకే ప్రభు. ధృతరాష్ట్రువాచ ధర్మక్షేత్రే కురుక్షేత్రే సమవేతాయుయుత్సవః మామకాః పాండవశ్చైవ కిమకుర్వత సంజయ.
Translation also, Prabhu. Translation also.
Acha, okay. Dhritarashtra said, "Oh Sanjaya, oh yeah. After assembling in the place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra, what did my sons and the sons of Pandu do, being desirous to fight?" Yes, Prabhu. Verse 2. कार्पण्यदोषोपहतः स्वभावा पृच्छामि त्वां धर्मसम्मूढचेता यस्यानिष्ठितं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यस्तेऽहं साधि मां त्वां प्रपन्नम्. Now I am confused about my duty and have lost all compulsion because of weakness. In this condition, I am asking you to tell me clearly what is best for me. Now I am your disciple and soul surrendered unto you. Please instruct. Verse 3. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Ashochan Anavashoscha Tvam Prajnavadamscha Bhashase Gatasun Agatasumscha Nanu Shochanti Pandita. The blessed Lord said, while speaking learned words, you are mourning for what is not worthy of grief. Those who are wise lament neither for the living nor the dead. नत्वेऽहं जातु नाशं न त्वं नेमे जनाधिपा न चैव न भविष्यामः सर्वे वयम् अतः परम्. Never was there a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor all these kings, nor in the future shall any of us cease to be. देहिनोऽस्मिन् यथा देहे कौमारं यौवनं जरा तथा देहान्तर प्राप्तिर धीरस्तत्र न मुह्यति. As the embodied soul continually passes in this body from the boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. The self-realized soul is not bewildered by such a change. मात्रा स्पर्शस्तु कौन्तेय शीतोष्णा सुखदुःखदाः आगमापायिनो नित्यास्तां स्थितिक्षस्व भारत. O son of Kunti, the non-permanent appearance of happiness and distress and their disappearance in due course are like the appearance and disappearance of winter and summer seasons. They arise from the sense perception, O scion of Bharata. And one must learn to tolerate them without being disturbed. न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्यशाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे. For the souls there is never birth nor death, nor having once been does he ever cease to be. He is unborn, eternal, ever existing, undying, and primeval. He is not slain when the body is slain. Vashamshi jirnani yatha vihaya navani grihnati naro parani tatha sharirani vihaya jirnani anyani samyati navani. Very good. As a person puts on new garments, giving up old ones, similarly the soul accepts new material bodies, giving up the old and useless ones. Nayanam chindanti shastrani, nayanam dahati pavakaha, na chainam kledyantyaapo, na shoshyati marutaha. Na shoshayati marutaha. The soul can never be cut into pieces by any weapon, nor can he be burned by fire, nor moistened by water, nor withered by the wind. Jatasya hi dhruvo mrityur dhruvam janma mritasya cha tasmad apariharyerthena tvam shochitum arhasi. For one who has taken his birth, death is certain. And for one who is dead, birth is certain. Therefore, in the unavoidable discharge of your duty, you should not lament. Prabhu, thank you so much, Prabhuji. Dana pranam.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for reciting, Prabhu, these 10 verses. Akincham Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Thank you for joining. Akincham Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat pranam.
Dandavat pranam. Please recite 10.
10 verses, Prabhu. Okay.
నేను స్లైడ్స్ ఫార్వర్డ్ చేస్తా చేయండి.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు షేర్ చేస్తూ రాదు కదా?
ఇదే వర్స్ 1 11 నుండి 11 నుండి 20 వరకు చేయండి.
ఓకే 11 కనబడుతుంది 11 నుండి 20 ఓకే ప్రభుజీ
శ్లోక
దేవి
శ్లోక recitation and translation. Yeah.
ఓకే ప్రభుజీ దేహి నిత్యం అవాజ్యయో యం దేహి సర్వస్య భారత తస్మాత్ సర్వాణి భూతనైన త్వం శోచితం అర్హసి. O descendant of Bharata, he who dwells in the body is eternal and can never be slain. Therefore, you need not grieve for any creature. देहाभिक्रमनाशोऽस्ति प्रात्या प्रात्यावायो न विद्यते स्वल्पमप्यस्य धर्मस्य त्रायतो महतो भयात्. In this endeavor, there is no loss or diminution, and a little advancement on this path can protect one from the most dangerous type of fear. व्यवसायकात्मात् बुद्धेर् एकः कुरु नन्दन बहुशाखा हि अनन्तस्य बुद्धयो व्यवसायिनाम्. Those who are on this path and resolute in purpose, and their aim is one. O beloved child of Kurus, the intelligence of those who are irresolute is many branched. भोगैश्वर्यप्रसक्तानां तायापार्थतचेतसां व्यवसायात्मका बुद्धिः समादौ न विधीयते. In the minds of those who are too attached to sense enjoyment and material opulence and who are bewildered by such things, the resolute determination of devotional service to the Supreme Lord does not take place. त्रैगुल्य विषया वेदा निस्त्रैगुल्य भवार्जुन निर्द्वंतो नित्य सत्वस्तो निरोग निरोग निर्योगक्षेम आत्मवान. The Vedas mainly deal with the subject of the three modes of material nature. Arise above these modes, O Arjuna, be transcendental to all of them, be free from all dualities and from all anxieties for gain and safety, and be established in the self. यावानार्थ उदापाने सर्वार्थ संप्लुतोदके तावान् सर्वेषु वेदेषु ब्रह्मणस्य विजानथा. All the purposes that are served by small pond can at once be served by the great reservoirs of water. Similarly, all the purposes of Vedas can serve to one who knows the purpose behind them. विषया विनिवर्तन्ते निरारस्य देहिना रसवर्जं रसोप्यस्य परं दृष्टा निवर्तते. The embodied soul may be restricted from the sense enjoyment through the taste of sense objects remains. Though this taste of the sense object remains, but ceasing such engagement by experiencing higher taste, he is fixed in consciousness.
Param Drishtva అని ఇవ్వండి.
Yeah.
Not this one.
Yeah.
నేను ఊరికే స్లైడ్ అప్ చేస్తున్నా 18 text 18 ఇంకో రెండు 18 19 3 చేయండి.
Yeah, okay, bro. ध्यायतो विषया पुंसा संगस्तेषुपजायते शङ्का संजयते काम क्रोध विजायते. While contemplating the objects of the senses, a person develops attachment for them, and from such attachment lust develops, and from lust anger arises.
Picture is so nicely depicting how thinking and then wanted to meet and meeting and then Sorry. 16. Continue, Prabhu.
क्रोहाद् भवति समोहात् स्मृति विभ्रमः स्मृतिभ्रंशात् बुद्धिनाशात् प्रणश्यति. From anger, delusion arises, and from delusion, bewilderment of memory. When the memory is bewildered, intelligence is lost, and when the intelligence is lost, one falls again into material pool.
Last verse.
रागाद्वेषा विमुक्तयस् विमुक्तयस्तु विषयान् इन्द्रियश्च चरन् आत्मा वश्य वेदेयात्मा प्रसादम् अधिगच्छति. One who can control his senses by practicing the regulated principles of freedom can obtain the complete mercy of the Lord and thus become free from all attachment and aversion.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Correct. Thank you very much. This is one of the beautiful words. One who can control his senses by practicing the regulated principles of freedom can obtain complete mercy. How can we obtain the mercy of Krishna? Engaging our senses in serving Supreme Lord and free from all the attachment and aversion. Attached to Krishna and detached to all materialistic way of life. Yeah. Now, Brahma Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji. I will.
Another 10 verses. Please slowly you can do, no
Yes.
problem.
Yes,
Sloka.
Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. या निशा सर्वभूतानां तस्यां जागर्ति संयमी यस्यां जागृति भूतानि सनिसा पश्यतो मुनिः. What is night for all beings is the time of awakening for the self-control, and the time of awakening for all beings is night for the introspective says. यज्जनार्थात् कर्मणो नैत्र लोकोऽयं कर्म बन्धनः तद् अर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्ता संगा समाचर. Work done as a sacrifice for Vishnu has to be performed, otherwise work binds one to this material world. Therefore, O son of Kunti, perform your prescribed duties for his satisfaction, and in that way you will always remain unattached and free from bondage. अन्नात् भवन्ति भूतानि पर्जन्यात् अन्नसम्भवः यज्ञत् भवति पर्जन्यो यज्ञ कर्म समुद्भवः. All living bodies subsist on food grains which are produced from rain. Rains are produced by performance of yajna, sacrifice, and yajna is born of prescribed duties. यद्यद् अच्राति श्रेष्ठथास् तत्तद् एवितरो जनः सयात् प्रमाणं कुरुते लोकास्तद् अनुवर्तते. Whatever action is performed by a great man, common men follow in his footsteps, and whatever standards he sets by exemplary acts, all the world pursues. प्रकृते क्रियमाणानि गुणै कर्माणि सर्वशः अहंकारा विमूढात्मा कर्ताहम् इति मन्यते. The bewildered spirit soul, under the influence of the three modes of material nature, thinks himself to be the doer of activities which are in actuality carried out by nature. कामयेस क्रोधयेस रजोगुण समुद्भवः महासानो महापाप्मा विद्धि एनम् इह वैरिणम्. The blessed Lord said, it is lust only, Arjuna, which is born of contact with the material modes of passion and later transformed into wrath, and which is the all devouring sinful enemy of this world. Yuvachaimam vivasvate yogam प्रोक्तावान् अहम् अव्ययम् विवसां मनवे प्राह मानुर इक्ष्वाकवे ब्रवीत्. The blessed Lord said, I instructed this imperishable science of yoga to the sun god Vivaswan, and Vivaswan instructed it to Manu, the father of mankind, and Manu is turn instructed it to Ikshvaku. एवं परंपरा प्राप्तम् इम राजर्षयो विदुः सकलेनेह महता योगो नष्टपरन्तपा. This supreme science was thus received through the chain of disciplic succession, and the saintly kings understood it in that way. But in course of time, the succession was broken, and therefore the science as it is appears to be lost. सवेवं मायते विद्या योगः प्रोक्तः पुरुतानः भक्तोऽसि मे सखासेति रहस्यं है इतद् उत्तमम्. That very ancient science of the relationship with the Supreme is today told by me to you because you are my devotee as well as my friend. Therefore, you can understand the transcendental mystery of this science. अजोऽपि सान् अव्ययोत्मा भूतानाम् ईश्वरोऽपि सन् प्रकृतिं स्वाम् अधिष्ठ्य सम्भवैमे आत्ममायया. Although I am unborn and my transcendental body never deteriorates, and although I am the Lord of all sentient beings, I still appear in every millennium in my original transcendental form.
Yeah. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Vani Mataji, Hare Krishna. 31 to 40. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Prabhuji.
Yeah, 31 to 40.
Yeah.
Start.
Okay. यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्. Whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practices, O descendant of Bharata, and a predominant rise of religion, at that time I dissent myself. परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. In order to deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of religion, I advent myself millennium after millennium. जन्म कर्म च मे दिव्यम् एवं यो वेति तत्त्वतः त्यक्त्वा देहं पुनर्जन्म नैति मामेति सो अर्जुना. One who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities does not, upon leaving the body, take his birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode, O Arjuna. वितराग्य भया क्रोधा मन्मया माम उपश्रितः भावो ज्ञान तपसपूता मद्भावम अगातः. Being freed from attachment, fear and anger, being fully absorbed in me and taking refuge in me, many persons in the past became purified by knowledge of me, and thus they all attained transcendental love for me. ये यथा मां प्रपद्यन्ते तमस्तत्त्वैव भजते अहं मामाव्रतमानुवर्तन्ते मानुष्य पार्थ सर्वशः. All of them, as they surrender unto me, I reward accordingly. Everyone follows my path in all respects, O son of Pritha. चतुर्वर्ण्यं मया श्रेष्ठं गुणा कर्मा विभागशः तस्य कर्म कर्ताराम् अपि मां विधे आकर्तराम् अव्ययम्. According to the three modes of material nature and the work ascribed to them, the four divisions of human society were created by me. And although I am the creator of this system, you should know that I am yet the non-doer, being unchangeable. Tat vidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadeshyanti te jnanam jnaninastattvadarshinaha. Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master, inquire from him submissively, and render service unto him. The self-realized soul can impart knowledge unto you because he has seen the truth. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavihastini Sunichaiva Swapake cha Pandita Samadarshinaha. The humble sage, by virtue of true knowledge, sees with equal vision a learned and gentle Brahmana, a cow, an elephant, a dog, and a dog-eater, outcast. ये हि संस्पर्शजा भोगा योनय एव ते आद्यन्त्य अन्तवन्त कौन्तेय न तेषु रमते बुधा. An intelligent person does not take part in the sources of misery which are due to contact with material senses. O son of Kunti, such pleasures have a beginning and an end, and so the wise man does not delight in them. Bhoktaram yajna tapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram suhudam sarva bhutanam yatva mam shantim rachati. The sages, knowing me as the ultimate purpose of all sacrifices and austerities, and the supreme lord of all planets and demigods, and the benefactor and well-wisher of all living entities, attain peace from the pangs of material miseries.
Yes, Mother. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Deepa Mother.
Yes, Prabhuji. युक्ताहारविहारस्य युक्तचेष्टस्य कर्मसु युक्तस्वप्नावबोधस्य योगो भवति दुःखः. He who is temperate in his habits of eating, sleeping, working, and recreation can mitigate all material pains by practicing the yoga system. Bhagavad Gita 6.17. Prapya punyam kritam lokan उषित्वा शाश्वतै समा शुचीनां श्रीमतां गेहे योगभ्रष्टोऽभिजायते. The unsuccessful yogi, after many years of enjoyment on the planets of the pious living entities, is born into a family of righteous people or into a family of rich aristocracy. Bhagavad Gita 6.41. योगिनामपि सर्वेषां मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो मां समे युक्ततमो मतः. And of all yogis, he who always abides in me with great faith, worshipping me in transcendental loving service, is most intimately united with me in yoga and is the highest of all. Bhagavad Gita 6.47. मनुष्याणां सहस्रेषु कश्चिद् यतति सिद्धये यततामपि सिद्धानां कश्चिन्मां वेत्ति तत्त्वतः. Out of many thousands among men, one may endeavor for perfection, and of those who have achieved perfection, hardly one knows me in truth. Bhagavad Gita 7.3. भूमिरापो नलो वायु खं मनो बुद्धिरेव च अहंकार इति यं ते भिन्ना प्रकृतिरष्टधा. Earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and false ego. Altogether, these 8 comprise my separated material energies. Bhagavad Gita 7.4. अपरेयमितस्त्वन्यां प्रकृतिं विद्धि मे परां जीवभूतां महाबाहो ययेदं धार्यते जगत्. Besides this inferior nature, O mighty armed Arjuna, there is a superior energy of mind, which are all living entities who are struggling with material nature and are sustaining the universe. Bhagavad Gita 7.5. Matta parataram nanyat किंचिदस्ति धनञ्जय मयि सर्वमिदं प्रोतं सूत्रे मणिगणा इव. O conqueror of wealth, Arjuna, there is no truth superior to me. Everything rests upon me as pearls are strung on a thread. Bhagavad Gita 7.7. दैवी हेषा गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्यया मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते. This divine energy of mind, consisting of the 3 modes of material nature, is difficult to overcome, but those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it. Bhagavad Gita 7.14. Namam dushkritino mudha prapadyante naradhama mayaya pahrita jnana asuram bhavamashrita. Those miscreants who are grossly foolish, lowest among mankind, whose knowledge is stolen by illusion and who partake of the atheistic nature of demons, do not surrender unto me. Bhagavad Gita 7.15. Chaturvidha bhajante mam jana sukritinor arjuna arto jignasurartharthi jnani cha bharata rishabha. O best among the Bharatas, Arjuna, 4 kinds of pious men render devotional service unto me: the distress, the desirer of wealth, the inquisitive, and he who is searching for knowledge of the Absolute. Bhagavad Gita 7.16. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mother. Thanks so much. Yes, nice. Very good. Mana Kant photography, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Prabhu.
Yeah, 51 to 10, next 10 words, try it.
Bahunam janmanante jana jnanavan mama prapadyate vasudeva sarvamiti. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu. Vasudevam sarvamiti samaha. Screen కనబడట్లా ప్రభు?
Yeah, no. Sama mahatma su durlabha. After many births and death, he who is actually in knowledge surrenders unto me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes and all that is such a great soul is very rare. Naham prakasah sarvasya yoga maya samarvata mudaho yam nabhi jananti loko mamna ajam avayyayam. I am never manifest to the foolish and unintelligent. For them, I am covered by my eternal creative potency, yoga maya, and so dulled world knows me not, who am unborn and infallible. Vedaham samatitani vartamanani karjuna vartamani cha arjuna bhavishyani cha bhutani mamatu vedana चे Prabhuji, Chesana,
Kaschana.
Kasyana. O Arjuna, as the Supreme Personality of the Godhead, I know everything that has happened in the past, all that is happening in the present, and all things that are yet to come. I also know all living entities, but me, no one knows. Icha Dvesa Samuthena Dvandva Mohena Bharata Sarvabhutani Sammoham Sarjayanti Parantapa. O Prabhuji?
Ocean.
Ocean of Bharata, Arjun, O conqueror of the few, all living entities are born into delusion, overcome by the dualities of desire and hate. Ye samtva anta gatvam gatamta papam jananam punyakarmanam te dandva moha nirmakuta bhujate mam dharta vartaha. Persons who have acted piously in previous lives and in this life, whose sinful actions are completely eradicated and who are free from the duality of a delusion, engage themselves in my service with a determination. Antekale cha mameva smaran muktava kaleshwaram ye prayati sa madbhavam yeti nasti atra samsaya. And so whoever at the time of death quits his body, remembering me alone at once attain my nature. Of this there is no doubt. Yam vapi smaranam bhavam tyajyate ante kalevaram tam evaiti kaunteya sada tad bhavitaha. Whatever state of being one remember when he quits his body, that state he will attain without fail. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mam anusmara yudhya cha maya arpita mano buddhirmamam evasyasya asamaya. Therefore, Arjuna, you should always think of me in form of Krishna and at the same time carry out your prescribed duty of fighting. Without your activity dedicated to me and your mind and intelligent fixed on me, you will attain me without a doubt. Ananya chet stato mayo mam smarati nityashaha tasyaham sulabha partha nitya yuktasya yoginaha. For one who remembers me without deviation, I am easy to obtain. O son of Partha, because of his constant engagement in devotional service. Mam upetya पुनर्जन्म दुःखालयम् अशाश्वतं ना नाप्नुवन्ति महात्माना संसिद्धं param gataha. After attaining me, the great soul who are yogis in devotion never return to this temporary world, which is full of misery because they have attained the highest perfection.
Yeah, thank you very much, Babuji. Nice try and nicely. It's okay. Yeah, thank you very much. So let me do next 10, 61 verse. Abrahma bhuvana loka punaravartinorjuna mamupetyetu kaunteya punarjanma na vidyate. From the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery, wherein repeated birth and death take place. But one who attains to my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. BG 8.16. वेदेषु यज्ञेषु तपस्सु चैव दानेषु यत् पुण्यफलं प्रदिष्टाम् अत्येति तत्सर्वम् इदं विदित्वा योगी परं स्थानम् उपैति चाद्यम्. A person who accepts the path of devotional service is not bereft of the results derived from the studying the Vedas, performing austere sacrifices, giving charity, or pursuing philosophical and fruitive activities. At the end, he reaches the supreme abode. BG 8.28. राजविद्या राजगुह्यं पवित्रम् इदमुत्तमं प्रत्यक्षावगमं धर्म्यं सुसुखं कर्तुम् अव्ययम्. This knowledge is the king of education, the most secret of all secrets. It is the purest knowledge, and because it gives direct perception of the self by realization, it is the perfection of religion. It is everlasting, and it is joyfully performed. BG 9.2. मया ततमिदं सर्वं जगत् अव्यक्तमूर्तिना मस्तानि सर्वभूतानि न चाहं तेष्व अवस्थितः. By me, in my unmanifested form, this entire universe is pervaded. All beings are in me, but I am not in them. VG 9.4. मयाध्यक्षेण प्रकृति सूयते सचराचरम् हेतुनानेन कौन्तेय जगद्विपरिवर्तते. This material nature is working under my direction, O son of Kunti, and it is producing all moving and unmoving beings. And its rule, this manifestation is created and annihilated again and again. BG 9.10. अवजानन्ति मां मूढा मानुषीं तनुमाश्रितं परं भावमजानन्तो मम भूता महेश्वरम्. Fools deride me when I descend in the human form. They do not know my transcendental nature and my supreme dominion over all that be. This is which verse? 9.11 verse. मोघाशा मोघकर्माणो मोघज्ञानाविचेतसः राक्षसीम् आसुरीं चैव प्रकृतिं मोहिनीं श्रिताः. Those who are thus bewildered are attracted by demoniac and atheistic views. In the deluded condition, their hopes for liberation, their fruitive activities, and their culture of knowledge are all defeated. PG 9.12. महात्मानास्तु मां पार्थ दैवीं प्रकृतिमाश्रिताः भजन्ति अनन्यमनसो ज्ञात्वा भूतादिमव्ययम्. O son of Pruta, those who are not deluded, the great souls, are under the protection of the divine nature. They are fully engaged in devotional service because they know me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, original and inexhaustible. BG 9.13. सततं कीर्तयन्तो मां यतन्तश्च दृढव्रता नमस्यन्तश्च मां भक्त्या नित्ययुक्ता उपासते. Always chanting my glories, endeavoring with great determination, bowing down before me, these great souls perpetually worship me with devotion. अनन्यायश्चिन्तयन्तो मां ये जनाः पर्युपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहम्. But those who worship me with devotion, meditating on my transcendental form, to them I carry what they lack and I preserve what they have. 9.22. Yes, let us continue. Hare Krishna. Lalitman Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu. यान्ति देवा व्रता देवान् पितृयान्ति पितृव्रता भूतानि यान्ति भूतेज्य यान्ति मद्याजिनोऽपि माम्. Those who worship the demigods will take birth among the demigods. Those who worship ghosts and spirits will take birth among such beings. Those who worship ancestors go to the ancestors, and those who worship me will live with me. BG 9.25. पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति तदहं भक्त्युपाहृतम् अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit or water, I'll accept it. BG 9.26. Okay. यत् करोषि यदश्नासि यज्जुहोषि ददासि यत् तपस्यसि कौन्तेय तत् कुरुष्व मदर्पणम्. O son of Kunti, all that you do, all that you eat, all that you offer and give away, as well as all austerities that you may perform, should be done as an offering unto me. BG 9.27. समोऽहं सर्वभूतेषु न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम्. I envy no one, nor am I partial to anyone. I am equal to all. But whoever renders service unto me in devotion is a friend, is in me, and I am also a friend to him. Bhagavad Gita 9.29. अपि चेत् सुदुराचारो भजते मामनन्यभाक् साधुरेव समन्वन्तव्य समयग्व्यवसितो हि सः. Even if one commits the most abominable actions, if he is engaged in devotional service, he is to be considered saintly because he is properly situated. Bhagavad Gita 9.30. मां हि पार्था व्यपाश्रित्य येऽपि स्युपापयोनयः स्त्रियो वैश्यास्तथा शूद्रस्तेऽपि यान्ति परां गतिम्. O son of Pratha, those who take shelter in me, though they be of lower birth, women, Vaishyas, merchants, as well as Shudras or workers, can approach the supreme destination. Bhagavad Gita 9.32. मन्मना भव मद्भक्तो मद्याजी मां नमस्कुरु मां ये वयस्यसि sorry Prabhuji, मां ये वैश्यसि युक्त्वैवम् आत्मानां मत्परायणः. I'll just do one more time, Prabhu. मन्मना भव मद्भक्तो मद्याजी मां नमस्कुरु मां ये वैश्यसि युक्त्वैवम् आत्मानां मत्परायणः. I was actually confused with the last one. Engage your mind always in thinking of me, offer obeisances and worship me, being completely absorbed in me. Surely you will come to me. Bhagavad Gita 9.34. अहं सर्वस्य प्रभवो मत्त सर्वं प्रवर्तते इति मत्वा भजन्ते मां मूढा भाव समान्वितः. I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. The wise who know this perfectly engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts. Bhagavad Gita 10.8. मच्चित्ता मद्गतप्राणा बोधयन्ता परस्परं कथयन्तश्च मां नित्यं तुष्यन्ति च रमन्ति च. The thoughts of my pure devotees dwell in me. Their lives are surrendered unto me, and they derive great satisfaction and bliss, enlightening one another and conversing about me. Bhagavad Gita 10.9. तेषां सततयुक्तानां भजतां प्रीतिपूर्वकं ददाति बुद्धियोगं तं येन मामुपयान्ति ते. To those who are constantly devoted and worship me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. Bhagavad Gita 10.10. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Prabhu. Yes. Akijam Prabhu.
Hare Krishna,
Yes.
Prabhuji.
Another 27 verses, and let us complete it. Okay. Time is over anyway. Let us complete. Yeah. Do it, Prabhu.
Yes. तेषामेव अनुकम्पार्थम् अहम् अज्ञानजन्मतमः भवस्तो ज्ञानदीपेन भावस्वतः. Out of compassion for them, out of compassion for them, I, dwelling in their hearts, destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge the darkness born of ignorance. Yeah. परब्रह्म परधाम पवित्रं परमं भवान् पुरुषं शाश्वतं दिव्यम् आदिदेवम् अजं विभुम् अहस्त्वं ऋषया सर्वे नारदस्तथा असितो देवलो व्यास स्वयं चैव ब्रवीष्यमि. Arjuna said, "You are the supreme Brahman, the supreme abode and the purifier, the absolute truth and the eternal, divine person. You are the primal God, transcendental and original, and you are unborn and all pervading beauty. All the great sages such as Narada, Asita, Devala, and Vyasa proclaim this of you, and now you yourself are declaring it to me. यद 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 विभु यद यद विभूतिमत् सत्त्वं श्रीमद् एव त्वा तत्तत् एव गच्छि त्वं मम तेजोस्पृश संभावम्. Know that all the beauties, glories, and mighty creations spring from but a spark of my splendor. Bhaktya tva ananyasya sakya aham evam vido arjuna yatum drashtam cha tatvena praveshtum sa parantapa. My dear Arjuna, only by undivided devotional service can be understood as I am, standing before you, and can thus be seen directly. Only in this way you only this way can you enter into the mysteries of my understanding. Matkarma kril matkarma kril mat paramo mat bhakta sangha virijita निर्वैर सर्वभूतेषु यासमम eti Pandava. My dear Arjuna, one who is engaged in my pure devotional service, free from the contaminations of previous activities and from mental speculation, who is friendly to every living entity, certainly comes to me. क्लेशोऽधिकरस्तेषाम् अव्याक्तस्तचेतसाम् अव्याक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखम् अव्ययते अवाप्यते. For those whose minds are attached to the unmanifested impersonal feature of the Supreme, advancement is very troublesome. To make progressive in that discipline is always difficult for those who are embodied. मय्येव मना दृष्ट्वा मयि बुद्धि निवेशया निवासिष्यासि मय्येव अता ऊर्ध्वा न संशया. Sorry, bro. Just fix your mind upon me, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and engage all your intelligence in me. Thus you will live in me always without a doubt. अथा चित्तं समाधातुं न स- न शक्- न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन तथा माम् इच्छाप्तं धनञ्जया. My dear Arjuna, O winner of wealth, if you cannot if you cannot fix your mind upon me without deviation, then follow the regulated principles and bhakti yoga. regulated principles of the Bhakti Yoga. In this way, you will develop a desire to attend to अभ्यासिपि अभ्यासी असमर्थतोऽस्ति मत्कर्म परं भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वान् सिद्धिम् अवाप्स्यसि. If you cannot practice the regulations of Bhakti Yoga, then just try to work for me, because by working for me, you will come to the perfect stage. Hare Krishna.
Jai Jai Jai. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Now three Mataji, Brahmaramba Mataji, Vani Mataji, and Deepa Mataji. Six verse చేయండి. 90 plus, right? 18 verses we have. 18 verses. 6 into 3, 18 verses. Okay. So Brahmaramba Mataji, next 6 verses, please do.
Yes, Prabhuji. सर्वयोनिषु कौन्तेय मूर्तयः सम्भवन्ति यः तसां ब्रह्म महद्योनिरहं बीजा प्रदापिता. It should be understood that all species of life, O son of Kunti, are made possible by birth in this material nature, and that I am the seed-giving father. Mamchayo व्याभिचरेण भक्ति योगेन सेवते सगुणान् समतीत्यायितान् ब्रह्म भूय कल्पिते. One who engages in full of devotional service, who does not fall down in any circumstances, at once transcends the modes of material nature and thus comes to the level of Brahman. ब्रह्मणो हि प्रतिष्ठाहम् अमृतस्य व्यास्य च सस्वातस्य च धर्मस्य सुखस्य एकान्तिकस्य च. And I am the basis of the impersonal Brahman, which is the constitutional position of ultimate happiness and which is immortal, imperishable, and eternal.
Mataji, this one, this sloka tune cloud.
Completed, Prabhuji.
Yeah, this one, this sloka. Two more verses there you can do. Anyway, this sloka tune like Nirmana Moha Jita Sanga Dosha Adhyatma Nitya Vinivritta Kama. Next మీరు వల్ల అయ్యింది, okay? Adhyatma Nitya Vinivritta Kama Dvandvair Vimukta Sukha Dukkha Samyai Gachanti Ammoda Padam Avyayam Tat. అట్లా చేయండి, ట్రై చేయండి.
निर्माण मोहाजित संग दोष आध्यात्म नित्या विनिवृत्त कामः द्वंद्वैर्विमुक्तः सुख दुःख समजनैर. what प्रभुजी, the सुख दुःख
సంజ్ఞ
गच्छन्ते अमुधा पदम अव्यतं तत्. One who is free from illusion, false prestige, and false association, who understands the eternal, who is done with material just and is freed from the duality of happiness and distress, and one who knows how to surrender unto the Supreme Person attains to that eternal kingdom.
Yeah. Answer one, yeah. 95 and 96. Yeah.
न तद्भाष्यते सूर्यो न शशंको न पवकः यद्गत्वा न निर्वातन्ते तद्धर्म परमं मम. That abode of mine is not illumined by the sun or moon nor by electricity. One who reaches it never returns to this material world. This also I have to read, Prabhuji?
Yeah, 96. Yeah, 6 I think.
Okay, Prabhuji. मामयि वंशो जीवलोके जीवभूतः सनातनः मनसा सात् निन्द्रियाणि प्रकृतिस्थानि कर्षति. The living entities in this conditional world are my eternal fragmental parts due to conditional life. They are struggling very hard with the six senses, which include the mind.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Mataji. Thank you very much. So
Hare
97 to 102. Vani Mataji, Hare Krishna, 97 to 102.
Yes, yes, Prabhuji. सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो मत्ता स्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यो वेदान्तकृद्वेदविद् एव चाहम्. I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me come remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. By all the Vedas, I am to be known. Indeed, I am the compiler of Vedanta, and I am the knower of Vedas. यो माम् एवमसम्मूढो जनाति पुरुषोत्तमं स सर्वविद् भजति मां सर्वभावेन भारत. Whoever knows me, sorry, Prabhuji. Whoever knows me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead without doubting is to be understood as the knower of everything. And he therefore engages himself in full devotional service. O son of Bharata. Samodamastapha saucham Shantir Arjavam evacha Jnanam Vijnanam Atishkayam Brahma Karmas Swabhavajam. Peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, wisdom, knowledge, and religiousness. These are the qualities by which the Brahmanas work. Brahma bhuta prasannatma na sochati na kankshati samasarveshu bhuteshu madbhaktim labhate param. One who is thus transcendently situated at once realizes the Supreme Brahman. He never laments or desires to have anything. He is equally disposed to every living entity. In that state, he attains pure devotional service unto me. Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yavchashmi tattvataha tato mam tattvato gyatva visate tad anantaram. One who can understand the Supreme Personality as he is only by devotional service, and when one is in full consciousness of the Supreme Lord, by such devotion he can enter into the kingdom of God. Matchitta sarva durgani mat prasadat tarishyati atat tetvam ahankarana nashrayoshi vidakshayasi. Sorry, Prabhuji, tell you Sloka.
Vinanakshayasi. Anyway, read translation.
Vinakshayasi. Okay. Vinanakshayasi. If you become conscious of me, you will pass over all the obstacles of conditional life by my grace. If, however, you do not work in such consciousness but act through false ego, not hearing me, you will be lost.
This was important, always.
Yes, Prabhuji, very important verse.
Always in Krishna consciousness. If you become Krishna himself is saying, and Prabhupada himself specifically put the institution as International Society for
Krishna consciousness.
Krishna consciousness. If you become conscious of me, you will pass over all the obstacles of conditioned life by my grace. When we conscious about Krishna, by grace of Krishna, we can cross over this conditional life. And if we act in our false ego, we are doomed. Anyway, thank you so much, Mataji. Last 6 verses, conclude, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji. ईश्वर सर्वभूतानां हृद्देशे अर्जुन तिष्ठति भ्रामयन् सर्वभूतानि यन्त्रारूढानि मायया. The Supreme Lord is situated in everyone's heart, O Arjuna, and is directing the wanderings of all living entities who are seated as on a machine made of the material energy. Bhagavad Gita 18.61. मन्मना भव मद्भक्तो मद्याजी मां नमस्कुरु मामे वैश्यसि सत्यं ते प्रतिजाने प्रियोऽसि मे. Always think of me and become my devotee. Worship me and offer your homage unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail. I promise you this because you are my very dear friend. Bhagavad Gita 18.65. सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वां सर्वपापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः. Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear. Bhagavad Gita 18.66. Yaidam paramam guhyam madbhakteshvabhidhasyati bhaktim mai param kritva mame vaishyatya samshaya. For one who explains the supreme secret to the devotees, devotional service is guaranteed, and at the end he will come back to me. Bhagavad Gita 18.68. न च तस्मान् मनुष्येषु कश्चिन्मे प्रियकृत्तमा भविता न च मे तस्माद् अन्यः प्रियतरो भुवि. There is no servant in this world more dear to me than he, nor will there ever be one more dear. Bhagavad Gita 18.69. यत्र योगेश्वर कृष्णो यत्र पार्थो धनुर्धरः तत्र श्रीर्विजयो भूतिर्ध्रुवा नीतिर्मतिर्मम. Wherever there is Krishna, the master of all mystics, and wherever there is Arjuna, the supreme archer, there will also certainly be opulence, victory, extraordinary power, and morality. That is my opinion. 18
All of
point.
us, yeah, all of us 3 times Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you, Mataji and Prabhuji, Vani Mataji, Deepa Mataji, Brahma Mataji. Thank you, Prabhus. Lakshmikant Prabhu, Lalit Prabhu, and Sandhya Mataji. Thank you for hearing more at least. Dandavat pranams, all glories to all of you. And
Thank you, Prabhuji, for giving us this opportunity. Thank you.
thank you for joining, at least, by all of your association. We, everybody benefit, this is the beauty of association for benefit for each and everyone. Thank you for joining today, and
Thank you, Prabhuji, Raj Prabhuji, Lavanya Mataji, Hare
wish you all a very happy Gita Jayanti tomorrow. And we are already preluded consciousness with Bhagavad Gita 108 Sloka recitation. Let us continue from Monday, and happy weekend. Dandavat pranams. Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhya eva cha पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. शील प्रभुपाद की जय. शील गुरुदेव की जय. निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंदे. हरि हरि.